Big Issue magazine, which I subscribe to, is celebrating 30 years of existence. And I'm sure you've all seen the Big Issue sellers on city or town streets. The Big Issue continues to play a key role in tackling homelessness. And for anyone who needs a hands up, the Big Issue has been there. In their latest birthday issue, the Big Issue talked about a really provocative headline, which went out on their first edition in 1991, which read, "Why don't the homeless just go home?" The story was written by Nick Hardwick, who was the director of homelessness charity Centrepoint. And now, 30 years on, Nick says that although some things have improved, such as fewer children on the streets, there are still too many people sleeping rough. You might think it could never happen to you, but for each of us, we are only 1 or 2 steps away from homelessness. If you lose your job, or you and your partner both lose your jobs, and you have a mortgage you can't pay, it can happen to anyone. Unfortunately, in 2021, there's a real storm of events likely to lead to more homelessness this autumn. Many shops on our high streets have closed, and Big Issue sellers have fewer people to sell to. Thousands of families are facing evictions and repossessions as measures to protect families put in place during COVID end. And universal credit is reducing, the furlough scheme is ending, and electricity, fuel and food prices are due to rise. Did you know a family in the UK is made homeless every 3.5 hours, and it's likely to rise? The Big Issue has started a petition, however, to governments and politicians in the UK called Stop Mass Homelessness to help prevent the immediate threat of mass homelessness. And you may want to consider signing this petition or contacting your MP to back the campaign. And the Church of England as well, through its Coming Home, Tackling the Housing Crisis Together report, is committing to using its land assets to promote more truly affordable homes so that homes are sustainable, safe, stable, sociable and satisfying. And to ask government as well to change our social security system as it fails to provide adequate housing support for a large number of low-income households. We all value our homes. Home is a place where we can love and be loved. It's a safe haven and a sanctuary. And we're called to live in harmony with one another, as it says in Romans 12, verse 16. Please consider how you can help those with no home. Check out Beam, a crowdfunding platform that allows donors to help people back on their feet, or CAF for the Chester homeless, and of course the Big Issues Stop Mass Homelessness campaign. Let's really do what we can to help others have a home where love resides, memories are created, and where people belong.